Well, I'm up next. I'm Joshua Baer, and I'm never going to buy another gas-powered car. In 2006, I bought one of the first Tesla motors. They hadn't actually built any yet, and so I'm definitely in the early adopter crowd. But I think that within a few years, many of you will probably be feeling the same way that I am. And it took about 3 years. In early 2009, it finally came. And I've tried to drive it every day I could since then. So I've driven it now in the hottest summer and in the coldest of winter, on sunny days and on rainy days. And I can tell you that once you go electric, you're never going back. Now, hey, gas cars aren't going anywhere. There's like 600 million gas cars on the road. And 10 years from now, I bet most of them will still be driving. I'm probably going to have a gas car for many, many years. The point I'm trying to make is just that any new cars I buy are going to be electric ones. And many households have more than one car in the garage. So I just think over time, as electric cars become more popular, the gas car is going to be the other car, the second car, the one I don't really want to drive as much. You might even borrow a gas car from someone the way you might borrow a pickup truck or something like that. And by 2012, we're going to have a lot more choices. We're going to have a lot more options because every major car manufacturer has announced that they're building electric cars. The Toyota plug-in Prius, the Chevy Volt, the Nissan Leaf. There's just lots of options to choose from. And this year, I bet there'll be even more. For me, the thing I hated the most about my gas car was going to the gas station. The light would always come on at a bad time. It was never a good time to need to go get gas. And gas stations are smelly and dirty. And it wasn't that long ago that gas was like $4 a gallon, right? But now, I never think about a gas station. I never go there. I just drive right by. And I never worry about running out of battery. I just get in the car in the morning, and I drive it as much as I want all day, and then I plug it in at night. And it's got so much range that I never, ever worry about it or think about it. Now, if you go to Houston and Dallas all the time, then, hey, an electric car is probably not for you just yet. But if you live in the suburbs, and you drive to the city, and you want to do some other errands and stuff, you got plenty of battery to drive all day long. You can even go to San Antonio and back on a single charge. But the number one reason to get an electric car is because it is really fun. It's a different experience, and it's different and fun the way that an iPhone's fun. It's not just like incrementally better. It's completely different. To start off with, it's incredibly clean. It doesn't give off any exhaust or any smoke. It doesn't use any gas or use any oil. It requires less maintenance. My garage is noticeably cleaner having an electric car in it than having a gas car in it. And so that's a good place to start. But the thing that makes the biggest difference is the way that the acceleration works. And this happens in any electric car, not just the Tesla Roadster. And it's this green line at the top. They probably look the same color. But it's this flat curve, and so it has consistent power all the time, as opposed to this spiky curve that a gas engine would have. And that's the fun part. The fun part's 0 to 60. It's not top speed. It's being when you're driving around town and having full power all the time. And so the goal is you want to stay in that fun part as much as you can, and the electric motor just keeps you there all the time. And so it's always really, really fun at whatever speed you're going. A lot of people say that driving a stick shift is more fun. It's not moving the stick around that's fun. It's that they get to control that acceleration curve. And what they're trying to do is keep them in the fun zone as much as they can, keep them having as much power as they can as they're driving. And they're just trying to make it look more like an electric car. All of us know the vroom sound that a gas engine makes as it's accelerating. That's as it's going up this curve. And then when it resets is when you shift gears and it drops back down again and you drop out of the power curve. And so that's really noticeable and that affects your experience. In addition to having this steady power, most electric cars only have one gear. And that also means just a more peaceful, smooth experience because there's no shifting as it goes. And it's really peaceful. It's a weird description for that car experience, but it's peaceful. With the electric car, I hardly ever take my foot and put it on the brake pedal. I almost always decelerate using regenerative braking. I just take my foot off the accelerator, and the car starts to slow down faster than normal, but not as violent as using the brake pedal. And even with the pedal to the metal, the car is absolutely silent. It just doesn't make any sound. And there's something just magical about all this power in something that's so silent. So overall, it's just a really different experience. And I believe it's a way better one. It's got this flat acceleration curve, a single gear so there's no shifting, regenerative braking to take something that's already smooth and make it even smoother. It's completely silent, and it doesn't give off any exhaust or use any gas. And that's why I'm never buying another gas-powered car.